Aquí tenemos going to, el famoso going to future, futuro expresado con voy a, él, ellos van a, voy a ir, voy a comer, voy a hablar, voy a enseñar, mañana voy a venir. Ok. En español usáis voy a, él va a, van a llamarme, van. El presente del verbo ir. En inglés usamos el presente continuo. Estoy yendo a, literalmente. I'm going. I'm going to touch the microphone. Boop. I'm going to close my eyes. I'm going to. I'm going to. He's going to. She's going to. We're going to. Más otro verbo. For example, I'm going to ask her. Le voy a pedir su número de teléfono. I'm going to ask her for her telephone number. I'm going to ask her for her address, su dirección. I'm going to.
Hola y bienvenidos a la clase número 54 de nivel básico. Hoy vamos a ver la frase I'm going to ask her for her telephone number. Voy a pedirle a ella su número de teléfono. Pero primero vamos a ver I'm going to. I'm going to do something. Going to más infinitivo. To do. Voy a hacer algo. Es el futuro que usamos para hacer referencia a cosas que ya hemos planeado, ya hemos pensado hacer. I'm going to do something. I'm going to read. Voy a leer. I'm going to eat. Voy a comer, ¿ya? No podemos decir I'm going to eating o algo. Es siempre con el infinitivo, pero sin to. I'm going to más eat. I'm going to más do. I'm going to más... Por ejemplo, ¿cómo se dice? Voy a buscarlo. Voy a buscarlo. Okay, I'm going to look for it. I'm going to look for it. Okay, voy a pensar en ello. Voy a pensarlo. I'm going to think about it. I'm going to think about it. Ella va a hacerlo. She's going to do it. She's going to do it. Going to. Es muy importante. Muy bien.
¡Uy! ¡Qué agenda más bonita! What a nice agenda. Es de mi jefe. It's my boss's. Vamos a ver qué va a hacer mi jefe este fin de semana. Let's see what my boss is going to do. I go to... Es que dice I go to play tennis with Javier. No. Voy a jugar al tenis. I'm going to play tennis. Not I go to. I'm going to play tennis. Vamos a corregírselo. I'm going. Muy bien. I'm going to. Va a estar muy feliz que lo he corregido. A ver, ¿qué más? Mañana. I go to call my sister. I go. No, ¿qué tenemos que decir? Eso. I'm going to. Bien, lo corregimos. Muy bien. ¿Y el día siguiente? I go to eat. No. I'm going to eat. Pues yo voy a terminar de corregírselo todo lo que tiene.
Ok, vamos a seguir practicando going to, es este futuro nuevo que hemos aprendido, going to, con el verbo to ask. To ask significa preguntar en este contexto. Por ejemplo, I'm going to ask her significa voy a preguntarle a ella. I'm going to ask her. Vamos a ver más ejemplos. Nosotros vamos a preguntarle a él. We're going to ask him. We're going to ask him. Vamos a preguntarles a ellos. We're going to ask them. We're going to ask them. Ellos me van a preguntar. They're going to ask me. They're going to ask me. Ella me va a preguntar. She's going to ask me. She's going to ask me. Y la palabra del día hoy es ticket. Ticket significa muchas cosas. Puede significar una entrada para un concierto, por ejemplo, y también un billete de avión o billete de autobús. So, ticket. un billete para transporte o también una entrada para un concierto o algo así. Muy bien, perfecto.
Ask me. Ask me, pregúntame, ask me whatever you want. I'm the expert, the technology expert. Ask me about mobile phones. Ask me about laptops. Ask me about computers. Ask me about technology. Claro, ask me. No se dice ask to me. No, ask me. Ask me questions. Ask me about technology. People ask me questions all the time. Sarah from Canada asks me about her laptop. No problem. James from California asks me about his laptop too. Jackie asks me about lasers. I don't know much about lasers. I think I have to ask Esmeralda about lasers.
Vamos a terminar la clase de hoy con for her telephone number. Ya hemos visto I'm going to ask her. Ask sin esta preposición for significa, como hemos visto, preguntar. ¿Ya? Preguntar a alguien. Ahora, cuando añadimos la preposición for con ask, cambia el significado un poquito. Entonces, significa pedir, pedirle algo. To ask somebody for something. Pedirle algo a alguien, ¿ya? So, vamos a practicarlo. Voy a pedirle a ella sus gafas de sol, por ejemplo. I'm going to ask her for her sunglasses. I'm going to ask her for her sunglasses. Not ask her sunglasses. Este for es muy importante aquí. Ok, voy a pedirle su reloj de pulsera. I'm going to ask her for her watch. I'm going to ask her for her watch. Ok, voy a pedirle su rotulador. I'm going to ask her for her marker. I'm going to ask her for her marker. Ok, es un poco complicado, pero hay que practicarlo. Muy bien.
Oh, hey, it's Mr. Strong, and say hello to these. Well, estamos planificando un fiestón. Yeah, we're planning a party for Michelle. That's right. And, well, quiero invitar a sus amigas. I want to invite her friends. So, I'm going to ask her for Mary's number. Le voy a pedir el número de Mary. Now, cuidado, en inglés no decimos I'm going to ask her. Decimos I'm going to ask her for, porque ask es preguntar y ask for es pedir. ¿Ok? Cuidado con esa. So, I'm going to ask her for Mary's number. Y no decimos the number of Mary. No, decimos Mary's number. Y otro error muy común es her telephone. Esto es que le vas a pedir el móvil. Quizás no, yo no te lo daría. Okay, so I'm going to ask her for Mary's number. I'm going to ask her for Kath's number. I'm going to ask her for, oh yeah, Joanne's number. Yeah, uh-huh.
To be or not to be or not to be, not to be, not to throw, not to touch. El negativo del infinitivo es así. To be or not to be. Tell her not to throw it away. Dile que no lo tire a la basura. To throw away es tirar a la basura. To throw it away es un objeto que se tira a la basura. Ahora, dile que no lo tire a la basura. Tell her not to throw it away. Maybe we can use it again. We can use it again, I'm sure. Estoy seguro que lo podamos volver a usar. I'm sure we can use it. We can. Suena a fin de semana, ¿no? We can. I'm sure we can. Es que can, en afirmativo, es, I'm sure we can use it again, no again. Again. A glass of gin, again. I'm sure we can use it again.
Hello, ya estamos de nuevo aquí. So let's look at our sentence. Ready? Tell her not to throw it away. I'm sure we can use it again. Dile a ella que no lo tire. Estoy segura de que podemos volver a usarlo. Ok, la primera parte es tell her not to. En una clase anterior vimos el afirmativo. Tell them to be quiet. Diles que se callen. Ahora el negativo. Tell her not to do it. Dile que no lo haga. Ok, simplemente metemos not antes del verbo to y infinitivo. Tell her not to do it. Dile a ella que no lo haga. Más ejemplos. Tell him not to leave. Dile a él que no se vaya. ¿No? So tell him not to leave. Y no decimos tell him don't leave. Ese es el error típico, ¿ok? Evitamos eso. Tell him not to leave. No don't. No metemos don't. Simplemente not. Tell her not to stay. Dile que no se quede. Tell her not to stay. So repeat. To tell someone to do something. Y en negativo, tell someone not to do something.
Frank!
Yeah.
¿Dijiste que había una emergencia?
Yeah. Well, I want to know about me, about my future.
Oh, I see. Well... Okay, now we can talk. Okay, let's see. Frank. Oh.
Good.
Frank?
Yeah, that's me.
There are a lot of spirits around you. One of them, a woman, is littering. Está ensuciando, tirando basura a la calle.
Well, tell her not to litter. Tell her not to do that.
I'm sorry, I can't tell her not to do it. I only listen, you know? Y, por cierto, vosotros en casa, decimos tell her not to do it y nunca tell her that she doesn't do it. No, dilo conmigo. Tell her not to do it. Oh, and Frank, I see a man. He's touching your hair.
No. Well, tell him not to do that. Tell him not to.
I can't tell him not to. I just observe.
Okay, welcome back. Let's look at the second part. Ready? Tell her not to throw it away. I'm sure we can use it again. Dile a ella que no lo tire. Estoy segura de que podemos volver a usarlo. Ok, la segunda parte es el verbo to throw something away. Ok, so repeat, to throw something away. Significa que tirar algo a la basura. Por ejemplo, throw the vegetables away. Tira las verduras. So las verduras. Repeat the word with me. Es la palabra del día. Vegetables. Vegetables. Quedan en 3 sílabas. No decimos vegetables. No en 4, pero con 3. Repeat. Vegetables. Vegetables. Muy bien. So throw the vegetables away. Tira las verduras. Because they're bad, right? No son buenas. No son frescas. Throw it away. It's broken. Tíralo. Está roto. So again, to throw something away. Ahora en negativo. Don't throw it away. No lo tires. Okay? Tell her to throw it away. Tell her not to throw it away. Again, so to throw something away. Tirar algo a la basura.
Hi, welcome to the shop that sells everything you need when you need it. Do you have some old items that you're thinking of throwing away? Pues no los tires. Bring them here because I'll take your old items and I'll sell them again. That's right. Do you have some old remote controls that you don't need? Don't throw them away. Don't throw them away. Bring them here, put them in my box, and I'll sell them again. Yeah, don't throw them away. Fíjate, no decimos don't throw away them. Lo que decimos es don't throw them away. That's right, don't throw them away. What else? Do you have an old sock that you don't need? Don't throw it away. Bring it here. Put it in my box and I'll sell it again. What else? Do you have some old markers that you don't need? Markers. Do you have some old markers you don't need? Don't throw them away. Put them in my box and I'll sell them again. Do you know someone who has old sheets, sábanas viejas, old sheets to sell? Tell him not to throw them away, to put them in my box. I'll have it outside. All the things they want to throw away, they can put in here.
Okay, lo estás haciendo genial. Let's look at the last part, okay? La última parte. Tell her not to throw it away. I'm sure we can use it again. Dile a ella que no lo tire. Estoy segura de que podemos volver a usarlo. Ok, la última frase, la última parte es I'm sure we can use it again. Vamos por partes. I'm sure, right? I'm sure, estoy segura. To be sure es estar seguro. Por ejemplo, I'm sure they'll win. Estoy segura de que ganarán. I'm not sure it's correct. No estoy segura de que esté correcto. So again, to be sure, right? Next, we can use it again. We can use it again. Podemos volver a usarlo. Okay? We can use it again. Di again conmigo. Again. No again, pero again. Again. Okay? Again. En español, volver a o simplemente otra vez. Decimos again. So, ejemplos. I want to see you again. Quiero volver a verte. O quiero verte otra vez. I want to see you again. I'm sure we can see them again. Estoy segura de que podemos volver a verles. So repeatlo. Todo junto. Tell her not to throw it away. I'm sure we can use it again. See you next time.
Destiny's crazy. She's throwing away this bag of things. She's throwing them away like garbage, but there are things here that are perfectly good. Things that we can use again, que podemos reutilizar. Claro, we say, I can use it again. I can use it again. Muy bien. Let's see. A perfectly good bow tie. I can use it again. Books. Libros. Books. I can use these again. Oh, look. A telephone. I can use that again. And let's... glue. I can use that again. A pair of socks. I can use these again. Great.
They felt terrible. Sentían mucha pena, pero mucha pena. They felt terrible about moving city. Moving city is British in America about moving to another city or moving away. They felt terrible about moving city because they had lived in that city their whole lives. Their whole life, my whole life, mi vida entera, toda mi vida. Había vivido en esa ciudad y me daba una pena terrible mudarme a otra ciudad. I felt terrible, en mi caso también, I felt terrible about moving from one city to another because I had lived my whole life in my first city. But sometimes it's good to meet new friends, to make new friends. But originally, at the beginning, I felt terrible about moving to another city, but that's life. I'll have to get used to a new city.
Welcome back to another advanced level show. This time, we're going to look at a really long sentence. So let's get straight to it. Vamos al grano. They felt terrible about moving city. They'd lived there their whole lives. Eso significa, pues se sintieron fatal por mudarse de ciudad. Llevaban toda la vida viviendo ahí. Bien, vamos por partes. They felt terrible about something. To feel terrible about something is pues sentirse fatal por algo, ¿vale? I feel terrible about what happened. Me siento fatal por lo que ocurrió. He feels terrible about what happened too. Ahora sí. When we follow on with a verb, cuando continuamos con un verbo, hemos de expresarlo en gerundio. ¿Por qué? Porque tenemos la preposición about. Y siempre, casi siempre, después de las preposiciones en inglés, hemos de expresar los verbos en gerundio, es decir, acabado en
ing. They felt terrible about moving city, ¿vale? Move, to move, no moving, sino moving, es mudar de, ¿ok? Mudar de ciudad, moving city.
Hi guys, Felicity here. Todo el mundo se siente fatal en estos momentos. Everybody feels terrible at the moment. I know what they need. They need some Felicity fun time. Fun, fun, fun. George feels terrible about eating all of the chocolates. Yes, he feels terrible about eating all of the chocolates. That's right, in English we say he feels terrible about, or he feels good about, or he feels great about. Repeat with me. George feels terrible about eating all of the chocolates. Oh, perfect, guys. I know what he needs. He needs to cheer up, cheer up, cheer up. That's right, George. Cheer up. Harriet feels terrible about shouting at me yesterday. Well, Harriet, don't worry. You need to cheer up, cheer up, cheer up. I'm going to make sure everyone is happy, happy, happy. Oh, guys, there's no need to feel terrible about anything. Cheer up. Fun, fun, fun.
Bien, vamos a seguir con la frase, pero antes de hacerlo, como no me dio tiempo en la última parte, quería incidir en una cosa, que es la siguiente. En inglés, cuando se trata de mudarse de casa o de mudarse de ciudad, nosotros decimos directamente to move house, sin preposición alguna. To move city, ¿vale? Bien, vamos con la siguiente parte de la frase. They'd lived there, bla, 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 toda su vida, ¿no? Llevaban viviendo ahí. Bien, vamos a ver por partes. ¿Cómo dirías en inglés, llevo viviendo aquí 3 años? Pues I have lived here for 3 years. Ahora, él llevaba viviendo aquí, pues tenemos que hacer un paso hacia atrás en el tiempo, ¿ya? I have lived here for 3 years. Llevo viviendo aquí 3 años. Pues llevaba viviendo ahí sería I had. Eso es, convertimos have en had. Y el resto, el participio, sigue igual. I have lived here for 3 years. Llevo 3 años viviendo aquí. Y I had, o I'd, con la contracción, I'd lived here for 3 years. I'd lived there for 3 years. Llevaba viviendo ahí 3 años. Bien.
Hey, how's it going? Hey, have I ever told you about Joanna, who I met in Miami? No. Joanna. I met her when I was on holiday in Miami, and she came here just to be close to me. She'd lived there practically all her life. Yeah. She'd moved down from New York, where she'd lived since she was born. Joanna. We ended up falling in love, a romantic relationship. She was really disappointed when I had to leave, eh? Naturally. We say she had lived like this. She'd lived. Try it. She'd lived there. Good. When she moved, she soon got used to living on her own. But it didn't take her long before she realized the mic machine doesn't like to turn the ladies down. I felt bad for her. She had to go back, but I'd always lived like that.
Bien, todos sabemos que la palabra life, la vida, se pronuncia así, life, con F, y se escribe con F además. Pero ¿cómo sería la misma palabra en el plural? No decimos lives, sino lives, con V. Hay un cambio ahí en la ortografía. Lives. Y vemos ese plural irregular dentro del contexto de nuestra frase de hoy. They'd lived there their whole lives. Llevaban toda su vida viviendo ahí. Como estamos hablando de varias personas, no podemos decir his whole life, sino their whole lives. Whole como la vida entera. Toda su vida. Their whole lives. Bien, estamos hablando de hacer mudanzas. ¿Os recordáis, no? Que decimos siempre to move house, sin preposición alguna. Pues, ¿quién nos ayuda a move house? Who helps us to move house? Removal men help us to move house. Removal men son los mozos que nos ayudan a hacer las mudanzas, los hombres de la mudanza. ¿Qué es nuestra palabra del día? Removal men. ¿Vale? Bien, vamos a retomar la frase tan larga que tenemos hoy, que es They felt terrible about moving city. Se sintieron fatal
por mudarse de ciudad. They'd lived there their whole lives. Llevaban toda la vida viviendo ahí.
I've been a good person my whole life. Some people disagree, but that's because they don't know me. I've been a good person my whole life. I've been helping people to do their jobs properly my whole life. My father, he helped people to do their jobs properly his whole life. My father helped people his whole life. My mother, she helped people her whole life. My mother, she looked after us kids her whole life. She was always helping us. Then there's some people, like some of the guests at this hotel. Seems like they're on vacation, their whole lives. Their whole lives. Their whole lives. Their whole lives. Repite conmigo. Their whole lives. Yeah, it seems like they're on vacation their whole lives. Or Felicity and George, for example. They'd lived in Nutty City their whole lives, and then they moved here and they felt terrible. But now they're really happy.